Welcome back to the latest, greatest episode of MathMeowTics. It's important to understand, on this problem I'm going to talk about problem number 2. And we're going to be adding and subtracting monomials. Now, this here, I'm not saying that yes, these two expressions are equal to each other, but I'm not asking you to solve for x. So in reality, I'm going from here where I have two monomials, and I'm factoring out an x. So I'm rewriting it as 3 plus 5 to give me x. Well, I'm going to perform what's inside the parentheses first. So 3 plus 5 will give me 8 and then times x. So my value here is going to be 8x. I've used the distributed properties or the rules of PEMDAS. Okay, we're going to perform what's inside the parentheses first. And you could have solved this either way. You could have just added, we know that we have the same degree of the variable. So, and we have the same base. So I know that I could just add 3x plus 5x would also give me 8x. But in this case, in the problem of what they did here is they distributed out that x. And then that just gave me 3 plus 5. So then I could rewrite this and simplify what's inside the parentheses. And so that would give me 8x. We did it again on problem B. We factored out we have 4y minus y. And I'm going to use the distributed rules to pull out a y. So that will give me 4 minus y in parentheses times y. Okay, that's y is essentially a coefficient with the 4 minus y. So now I can just perform the operation that's inside the parentheses, which is 3. So times y. And then I know I can just take out the parentheses. So that's going to be 3y in my fully simplified version. All right. Now, problem number 3. Again, we're going to write each polynomial in standard form. Standard form means that we're going to place the terms in the order that they're at. All right, that's what the standard form means, and I'm going to simplify. So that means I'm going to write the order of the highest degree of the polynomial first, and then in the order of the smallest. So let's look at this. Problem A, we had 3x plus 4. Well, the 3x plus 4x squared. The 4x squared, the x squared, that's the highest degree of the x value. So I'm going to write that first. So I'm going to say 4x squared plus 3x. Now I've written that in terms of a order of this, and it's a quadratic binomial. I have two terms. I can't combine those two terms because we're adding, we're not multiplying. Do not get confused and think that because in order for us to add those two terms like we did in problem number 2, they have to have the same degree of the exponent. And they have to have the same base. All right, now here on problem B, so this is done. So that is my final answer, and this is a quadratic binomial. Okay, this first one in problem A, that was a monomial. All right, and these are polynomials. All right, so now I'm going to combine the like terms. Well, I have a 4x there and a 7x there, and this is just an expression, so I have no equal sign, so I can just combine them. But let me write them in order from smallest to largest again, or from largest to smallest. Oops. So this is going to be 5x cubed plus 7x plus 4x minus 1. So now I can just combine like terms. So this is going to be 5x cubed plus 7x plus 4x. That's going to give us 11x minus 1. And again, just like before, I can't combine any of those terms further because they have different exponents. All right, and we are adding, not multiplying. And this is a cubic trinomial. Okay, that's how we're going to name that trinomial, because there's 3 terms, and it's cubic because our highest term is a cube. And we're going to expect you to memorize these. All right, I'm going to talk about problem number 4 in the next video because it'll probably take a little bit of time.